The Jake Asman Show will begin shortly. Thanks to all these great Patreon members who help support the show. Get your super chats ready. Jake will be here in just a moment. If you love the New York Jets, this is the place to be. And now, the Jake Asman Show.
Bart Scott has an interesting win total prediction for the Jets, and it's what he said about Aaron Glenn that I think is the most important takeaway. We'll get into that with Boy Green, who's hopping on the show. A lot to get into. It's the Jake Asman Show. Let's go, Knicks. Let's hit it and get it started.
We sitting in here, we excited as hell.
Now it's time to get to work. Are you a happy guy?
Oh my goodness, let's go!
I haven't felt joy talking about the Jets in a long time. When they announced it, I went, yeah! Let's go!
A new chapter for the Jets has started. Aaron Glenn and Darren Muji are tasked with shaping the future of this franchise. Will they be the ones to finally get it right? We will be here for every step of the journey on the Jake Asman Show, breaking down all the storylines, every game, and everything in between. Please subscribe and hit the like button below. Super chats, baby. Cut the line. The Jake Asman Show starts right now.
Here we go, Jet fans. Welcome in, everybody. It is indeed the Jake Asman Show, presented by PrizePicks. Smash the thumbs up button. That's the like button. And make sure, if you haven't already, you are subscribed to the channel. Reminder, if you ever miss any of the show, we post the show, all 4 hours of the daily YouTube program, as an audio-only podcast on both Spotify and Apple. So just search the Jake Asman Show and listen to anything you might have missed. Joining us right now is a guy who is live every day at 7:30 in the morning on his channel talking Jets. It's our friend Boy Green. BG, I'm excited to have you on, and I'm even more excited to see you in person at Gangrene Beach Club on July 11th. You did not tell me, though, that you two were also participating in the Speedo competition. So this image here, this is one for the ages.
Wow. Okay. I like the body. The body's on point. Zoinks. Wow. Okay. Just noticing that one. Okay. That's some good letter. Oh, nice little martini action going on there. Okay. A little upstairs, little up top, little downstairs. Okay. That's wow. Whoever carved out that sculpture of a Greek god. Beautiful. Wow.
The Zoinks Speedo. I've never seen it, but I will see it in person at Gangrene Beach Club on July 11th.
Yeah. Yeah, you sure will, baby. Saturday, July 11th, doors open at noon, going through 6 o'clock. Perfect combination platter of, we got beat members, we've got, Jets content creators, and apparently some sort of a sand beach football game going on where we're all competing against each other. Keep hearing about this. So terrific, man. This is going to be sick. This is going to be sweet, man.
Things are happening. Get ready, because it's all going down, baby. Gangrene Beach Club.com. Jet schedule is fully out. Boy Green, when you saw the schedule, what was the first thing that stood out to you before I play you what Bart Scott had to say about the Jets win-loss total for 2026?
Come on. How was my inner Jake Asman going, must-win game, Tennessee Titans? There was that immediately. I heard that, Jake, from the, like, whenever you said that for the first time when you saw the schedule, like, somehow I could hear it from wherever I was. So I felt that for sure. Definitely, but it's just exciting to put some names and dates and places all together. We knew the opponents here, Jake, but we didn't have it all lined up. So to me, there is opportunity. Scared money don't make money, baby. So week 1, Tennessee on the road, winnable game. Got some NFC North action. Aaron Glenn knows these guys intimately well. That fires me up, man. So there's some great opportunities potentially to end the playoff drought. So let's go.
So you think the playoff drought could end this year? You believe that?
So you didn't get that in the mailbox. You didn't get
in
the
your
Green
heart
Bean
of hearts
invite to Green Bean Island?
You and Green Bean leading the charge for the Jets to end the playoff drought. Deep down, you think they actually could do it?
I do. Geno Smith, baby. I'm telling you. Geno Smith is a guy. Jake, we do a lot of content. You're just talking about it like, man, what a grind it is to do. And for you, I mean, you do 2 shows, 4 hours a day, available apparently wherever you get your podcast, Spotify, Apple, all those places. You got a lot of content to fill. And we talk about a lot of different quarterback possibilities leading up to this thing. For me, I can't speak for you. I haven't listened to every single hour of the Jake Asman show this year. I'll tell you, for me, we talked about like 40 names. We didn't talk about Geno Smith until it started getting real late in the process. To me, it was like after the first week of March, maybe. Then all of a sudden, like, is this real? Is this possible? And that Geno wanted us and that we wanted him and that it all came together here. I think he's going to be better than people think. I've had too many smart people tell me that Raiders disaster, from Judy Batista, flex on him, to Bucky Brooks, double flex. All these people tell me that this Raiders disaster, who could have possibly succeeded in this disaster of a scenario? So yes, Geno Smith is going to give us competent quarterback play. The slogan, not very sexy, not sure if it's going on t-shirts, Jake Asman, but it's to raise the floor. Geno Smith raises the floor quarterback. Frank Reich raises the offense. And how far does it rise? I'm not exactly certain there, Jake Asman. What I am certain of, baby, is that if you increase all those little things, you move all of, what do you call that? What's the thing where you're moving the little rocks and the stones and whatnot, the abacus, okay? You start counting some of your abacus action going on there. That sounds like stock up to me on the New York Jets, baby.
Wow. Well, I hope you're right. I can tell you, though, Bart Scott, one of my favorite Jets ever, he doesn't agree with you. This was Bart Scott the other day on his radio show. Bart and Carlin. Carlin was going through the Jets schedule, and here's the feedback from Bart on how the Jets, in his eyes, are going to do in the year 2026.
So if you just find a way to win a couple of these games that you're supposed to win, you're going to find your way to 6 or 7 wins.
Yeah, that's it's funny you say that. That's exactly where I had them. Because I got, if everything goes wrong and, just status quo, 5 wins. If they surprise a couple people like most teams typically do, you block a field goal, somebody gets a big catch, big turnover, fumble, something like that, I got them at like 6 or 7 wins at best.
Is 6 enough to save Aaron Glenn? Because you're going to look at it at the end of the year, and let's just say you win the following games: Tennessee, Cleveland, Miami, Vegas, Miami twice, I should say, Vegas, Arizona. That's 6 wins.
You should sweep Miami.
Right, you absolutely should sweep Miami. But I'm saying, like, if you win just 6 games, is that enough? Because those are just 6 teams that are not very good that you theoretically should beat. And then it's hard to mark where the improvement is, isn't it?
Last year, they didn't beat the teams that they were supposed to beat. So that is a markedly better improvement. And what you want to see, I want to make sure that what it looks like. If this offense is looking exciting, like, man, this offense is going to be crazy going forward. As soon as they figure it out, as soon as they continue to grow, this offense is going to be crazy. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, what about that? Like, if this offense is humming, if this defense is – because I think Glenn's going to be judged on how his defense performs. Remember? Because he's taking over the helm. So, remember, that's his superpower. So we're going to see, what his superpower is. Like, are you able to contain and come up with tremendous schemes to remember how Saleh used to always turn over Josh Allen and always struggled against the Jets in that defense? Yeah. That was a superpower. Let's see if you have a equal superpower to being able to say, man, this defense is good. Because they put it let's see what Bailey looks like. Let's see how his development's coming. I mean, when you're as young as you are with the Jets now, right, when you think about 2 starting receivers or pass catchers, sitting there as Sadiq and Cooper. When you think about Ionai Mitchell, right, when you think about Fashanu Membu, with all these young guys, do they believe and are they taking the right steps forward? And does this offense look dynamic? This offense is going to be scary.
See, here's what I don't quite understand in Bart's take there. If he has them only winning 6 or 7 games, how is that enough to save Aaron Glenn? Because he's talking about, well, Glenn's going to be taking over the defense, so we'll judge him based on that. But he's also talking about all the pieces on offense at the end there. So if Bart wants to basically evaluate how the Jet offense is, if they only end up winning 6 games, if they have a good offense and only win 6 games, that tells me the defense was not good enough, that Aaron Glenn didn't fix the defense, didn't tap into his quote-unquote superpowers, right? If the Jets only win 6 games, I don't think that saves the head coach, especially if the wins are just against the teams that are in their own weight class, they don't have an impressive win or two against a division opponent or a team they're not supposed to beat. If they just sweep the Dolphins, beat the Cardinals, beat the Raiders and the Browns, great. You beat a bunch of bad teams. You didn't really do anything. Like, you need to have a statement win. You need to beat the Buffalo Bills. I thought it was smart that Bart brought up how Robert Saleh had Josh Allen's number. The Jets, for all their issues, at least would beat the Bills once a year with Robert Saleh. Like, 6 games should not be enough to save Glenn. And if Bart thinks they're only winning 6 or 7 games, the head coach is not making it to 2027 in that scenario.
I don't think I put a caveat on some of the wins. So I agree with Bart pushing back against Chris when he's talking about, Cardinals, Raiders, Dolphins, whatever these games are. If you stack and rack them and the Jets end up winning 7 games, but you're like, they beat the Raiders, they beat the Dolphins, they beat the Cardinals, they beat the I don't care. Wins are wins to me. You win 7, 8, 6, 9, whatever. To me, I don't care about the opponent. Now, of course, would I prefer pelts on the wall? Of course. If they could take out Buffalo or Patrick Mahomes or the Chargers or whoever it is, we have a lot of challenges. One of the NFC North teams, Packers, Lions, Bears, that'd be cool too. But I don't. If he wins 7 games, I'm not going to grab a magnifying glass and go, well, he only beat these teams. Bart Scott's right. They weren't able to beat those teams last year that supposedly were in their weight class or supposedly they were supposed to beat. And I saw the comment earlier. I don't know who said it, but I will just tell you, I've randomly run into other teams' podcasts since the Jets schedule has come out, and all of them look at the Jets, go, win, dub, victory, easy. Of course they are, because the Jets are coming off a 3-14 year too. So there are some teams that are looking over at us saying the same thing, and that's true. But I don't look at the wins and say, hey, if Aaron Glenn stacks a bunch of these and they're against losers, we're a loser. So we have to beat those teams. We just need to win games. I don't care who they come against,
Yes and no. Like, they need to win games, but the matter of how they win the games and when they win them, you don't think that matters? Like, if they win 6 games, but one of the wins is the last game of the year against the Bills who are resting their starters, that's not the same as winning 6 games if you beat the Bills when you played them earlier in the year. Just using that as an example. Like, the eye test matters. A win total certainly matters. But if you say it's 6 wins and the offense looks good, great. Well, then maybe Frank Reich's the head coach and we find someone that could fix the defense, right? Or we get a real offensive coach for the quarterback that we're going to be drafting that's stepping into a situation with some real pieces, and Geno could be the bridge for another year. If I'm just using the scenario that Bart was talking about there with the offense playing well. Again, if the offense plays well and they only win 6 games, that tells me, barring a special teams disaster, which I don't anticipate because I think Banjo's a good coach, barring a special teams disaster, that tells me Mr. Superpowers, they didn't work and the defense wasn't good enough and they didn't win enough games. Because how could the Jets have a good offense and only win 6 games? That just doesn't happen in Jet history.
That does not. The asterisk I will put in terms of hey, I don't care, just stack the wins, okay? That would have been 2019. 2019 is a perfect example, and you've referenced it several times in your history of doing content creation.
The Adam Gase year.
100%. Unfortunately, the Adam Gase year, they were the second hottest team in football. The second half of the year, they won 6 of their final 8 games. The only team that had more wins were the Ravens, who went 8-0 in the second half of their season. And then you see 7-9 on the surface. If you wipe someone's mind and all they saw was the record, you say 7-9. You have a certain perception. When you know that you racked a lot of those wins on the second half of the schedule after what happened the first half, that's different. So yes, I will put an asterisk. If Aaron Glenn started, I don't know, 0-8 or something, and then he finished 7-10. Yes, I will strike it from the record. I will fix it from that perspective. That if the wins came like that, that would be a different part of the conversation. But with a lot of these winnable games, and a lot of people have pointed at this, through the first 8 weeks of the season, the path to 4-4, beating these crummy teams, in theory, of Browns, Titans, Dolphins, Raiders, there is a path to winning those games. So there is some level that matters. But overall, I just want the Jets to win games. I'm not going to discriminate whether it's against the Browns or the Bears or anything, because to your point, in the Saleh era, we've had some of those wins, beating the Philadelphia Eagles in week 6 when there's no Sauce Gardner, no DJ Reed in an unlikely scenario. The Buffalo upsets we've certainly had. So we've had moments where we've upset teams that we weren't supposed to beat. And hopefully Aaron Glenn has a few of those in the holster. But yes, when you balance offense and defense together And Aaron Glenn's calling the plays. We need to see improvement. I think there's going to be default improvement from Steve Wilkes, but that's not enough. We need to see even more from Aaron Glenn, and that's part of the reason he got hired in the first place, is what he was able to do on defense with the Lions. So can he bring some of that magic here? There's no excuses. He made this decision 4 months ago or 3 months ago, whatever you want to call it. And he's designed this entire roster and everybody's added to try to fix this thing on defense. And now to me, there's no excuse. There's enough talent on defense. There's enough talent on offense. They should absolutely be able to turn it around. And I'm not setting unrealistic expectations. They don't have to be the 16th best offense. They don't have to be the 16th best defense, but let's not be 32. Let's not be 30. Let's not be 28. Like, let's try to get more so to the middle of the pack, or at least the upper half of the middle of the pack in terms of that, like, I don't know, 20-ish range on offense and defense. I think those are realistic expectations.
Play call is my superpower, really.
You can't have a good offense and only win 6 games if your head coach, who's defensive minded, says that. You just can't. It doesn't jive.
No.
And if they win 6 games and their wins are just against the Dolphins twice, the Raiders, the Browns, and the Cardinals, and Tennessee week 1, that's not good enough either. That's not. You gotta win games. How are you against the Bills and the Patriots? You have to beat teams in your division. You have to win games you're not supposed to win. Go and beat the Lions or Bears early. Give us a season. Time will tell, and we will certainly see. By the way, Jet fans, if you are a member of my Discord/Patreon, you already know all the details about the Saturday event that we're planning for the Jets and the Titans. It is going to be epic. I announced the venue. It's Barstool, Nashville. Full details are not publicly available, but if you are on my Discord, you already know all the info. So check that out. Big event for Jet fans, 4 to 7 p.m., Saturday, September 12th. More info to come, plus more info on a tailgate for Jet fans making the trip to Nashville. So I've been working on this all day. I have not left my seat since I got done with the first show. I even joined Boy Green on his digital show at 1 o'clock today. So I've been working tirelessly to get this done. Big things ahead for all the Jet fans making the trip to Nashville, and that will become publicly available in the coming days. But if you want to know, hop on the Patreon, patreon.com/Jake Asman Show. All right. End of the show today. We got a couple giveaways. We're going to give away a signed Wayne Corbett jersey to anyone who enters, and this is a pretty sweet prize. Now, that's not all we're giving away, though, because I am in such a good mood following one of the greatest sporting events that I've ever been at, if not the best sporting event I've ever been at. We're adding a second prize to today's raffle wheel, a Knicks playoff towel and a Knicks playoff shirt from game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. I'll send it to you. It's the shirt I'm wearing right now. I snagged an extra shirt leaving MSG last night. So anyone who enters, you gift the membership or send in a super chat, you have a chance to win either the Knicks shirt and towel or the Wayne Corbett signed jersey. And a reminder, on Saturday, the weekly raffle features a signed Garrett Wilson helmet, signed Wayne Corbett end zone pylon, and a signed Breece Hall helmet, all up for grabs. Derek, the Kansas Jet fan, in the Asmaniac raffle for 1. Thank you very much, Derek. This is for you.
Just don't let go of the rope.
Yeah. How about this one here? This is from Austrian Jet fan, who's a big fan of the Boy Green program as well. He's gifted 1 channel membership. Let's go.
Hey, go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go!
And how about this? Our first $10 super chat of the program. Phantom Lights writes in, 116 days till we get the first W. I'll see you guys in Tennessee. Shout out to Phantom. He lives in Seattle, and he's flying all the way out to Tennessee to be at Jets Titans for week 1 of the season with all the Asmaniacs making the trip. So Phantom, can't wait to see you in person. And Boy Green, now I'm working on you. We got to get you down to Nashville for the opening game.
We do. So many people have been pushing me in that direction. I'd love to go. We'll see if we can figure out all the pieces, but I'd love to go. And plus, this announcement on the Discord and Patreon, it's got me all kinds of fired up.
Things are happening, man. Things are happening. We need you there. All right. Just don't wear the Speedo to Nashville.
Okay. Oh, that's not acceptable for Nashville. All right. I'll see what else I have in the wardrobe. We'll see if I can work on that. Hey, two things here, Jake. First off, a shout out to MFC, gifted a Boy Green Coffee Club membership, and that went to Mimosa, who's a great as maniac over here. So, Mimosa, shout out to you, who's got a Boy Green Coffee Club membership.
Mimosa,
Jake,
the GOAT.
Yeah, Mimosa's a legend. And Jake, is the shirt that you're giving away the one off your back? Is that the one you're sending to the Asmaniacs out there?
No,
Any
no.
DNA in there? Oh, no,
Fresh
not the one.
Fresh
Okay,
one.
fresh. They may pay more for the one that's off your back.
Well, I mean, if someone wants the one off my back, I'd question them a little bit, but I can make that happen. I try to people please when I can.
Sure. Well, what a legend. So there you go. So shout out to everybody out there in the audience. Hey now.
Hey, shout out to Colin. He's the latest listener to drop memberships. 5 of them. Count it. Hit the Brunson. Out of body experience last night. Just wow. I'm getting choked up, man.
And you were there. I mean,
Emotional.
I'm just here and I'm feeling the goosebumps just watching the video, man. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Knicks fans, man. I hope you guys win the first championships in 73. It's long overdue.
Oh my God. Long overdue indeed. Cash with a super chat. 6-0 against good teams, lose the bad teams. Now what? It just doesn't make sense if we can't beat the lower class and lose to the good class. AG out. I think Glenn would be gone in that scenario. And now the odds of this happening, where the Jets' 6 wins are against awesome teams and they just lost to all the bad teams. I don't think there's any
hard
scenario
to believe
where this happens.
I don't.
But he'd be gone because it'd be like you can't beat the bad teams. Like people knock the Patriots because, well, they were not as good as their record, and we watched in the Super Bowl them get pummeled against a really good team. Like when they actually played a great team, they got destroyed. But the one thing you got to give them credit for, they beat the teams they're supposed to beat, and they had a great year, and they went to the Super Bowl. You don't take that away. A good coach team, a well-coached team, beats the teams you're supposed to beat. So if the Jets actually beat the teams they're supposed to beat and then played well against better teams, stole a win or two, then that's the ingredients to actually having a season that doesn't end before Columbus Day.
Yeah, and really, I brought this game up earlier, but I want to go back to it. During the Saleh era, you guys, I don't know why I remember the week. Actually, now I do know. There's a family thing going on. But the Jets upset the Philadelphia Eagles for the first time ever. That's the first time the Jets had ever beaten the Eagles. It was week 6. Sauce Gardner and DJ Reed are out for the game. We're playing with a bunch of scrubs. And somehow, Robert
Craig
Saleh
James,
and Jeff,
Craig James game.
There you go. That's it. And he cooks up a game plan where everyone went, well, we've never beaten them. This certainly won't be the time. And they surprised us. But that was just a great game plan performance by Jeff Ulbrich to rattle the Eagles. They throw that pick to Tony Adams, who nearly takes it all the way for pick 6. Breece Hall ends up punching in that touchdown. Like, where's that AG game on the schedule where he just outfoxes the other team? Because Jake, and you've pointed out a lot of these, where AG's been the one that's been outfoxed. Like, oh, wow, look at this idiot. The other coach got him. When does he get the other coach? When does he pull out some maneuver like the Mike Vrabel stuff where, like, he was toying with Belichick and knowing the rules better and got him in a certain situation where they were able to run clock? Where's the AG situation where he could do that to the other team? And on top of, like, a good opponent, which were the Eagles were in that season. That's what I want to see. So I think that'd be a good mix. To me, I don't want to play around where we have 6 wins and we're starting to count our nickels and see, oh, well, this win was better than this win. Win 7 games at least, and AG's 100% back in my mind. I don't see a path, again, unless it's the Adam Gase 2019 example that we gave, where he wins a lot of games at the end of the season when the season was since lost. If you stack up 7 games outside of that weird 2019 example, I think AG's back 100% at 7 wins, barring the 2019 situation.
Dave Brigas says, Jets, until proven otherwise, are not a well-coached team. Problem number 1.
100%. You can't deny that. That's 1,000%. There's no magical words I'm going to say, no magical combination of things I can point to or say. You're going to have to see it to believe it for Aaron Glenn, especially with the Hail Mary crap last year and back-to-back weeks and so many other issues he had. Frank Reich's going to have to prove it, although I would imagine most people have a little bit more faith in Frank Reich. Brian Duker's going to be setting stuff up throughout the week. Banjo's got his hands full trying to figure out who's replacing Nick Folk, which was an absolute travesty this offseason. But yeah, 100%. There's nothing I could say or nothing that's going to happen in the next couple of months that's going to prove it until we get to week 1 and see. Week 1 last year looked good. It looked like they were prepared. They didn't get run out of the building, but I don't want moral cookies either. I want to finish him, sweep the leg, finish the job if you've got him in the right position. We'll see in a couple of months.
Well, here's the thing with last year. Oh, they were ready to play, but they didn't win. So it's like, okay, they were ready to play. Great. Did they build on it? No, they got their teeth kicked in the next week against Buffalo. They were down 30-3 in that game. So like, if they go out there and play a good game and lose to Tennessee, is anyone going to feel good about that? No,
not at all. That's why I'm saying you got to finish the job. Yeah.
Win football games, man. You either win or you lose. There's not like that's the scoreboard that we use to keep track of team success. Did you win or did you lose? No, nobody cares, because a couple of years ago, when I tried to say the Jets were not nearly as bad as what their 5-win record said, when I brought up Zerline's missed kicks and the defensive collapse, no, let's blame Aaron Rodgers. So no, we win or lose. That's it. That's how the Jet fans want to keep score. Win or lose. You lose to Saleh, I don't see how Aaron Glenn's our head coach in 2027, because I don't see it magically getting better as the schedule then gets more difficult. Next thing I know, the Jets are 0-4. It's why I always go back to week 1 and believe it's so vital for the Jets to grab that game just from a confidence standpoint. Then it's like, okay, maybe we can win one of our next 3, and we're 2-2 playing the Browns. We could be 3-2 and have a real season. Like, that's the path. There's a path to it.
You got to set the tone. You said this on ESPN New York about the Jets haven't won a Sunday opener since Todd Bowles' first year in 2015.
Isn't that amazing, by the way? Isn't that stat crazy?
You said that, and I started counting in my head, trying to remember openers. I'm like,
because I was thinking about it. I was like, the Jets never win week 1. And then I was like, well, they won week 1, the game they lost Rodgers. That felt like a
2023
loss.
Monday Night
And then
Football,
I was like, well, what's the other game that they won? And I was like, oh, Sam's game. And I'm like, that means they've lost every other week 1 since when? And then I'm like, oh, the Browns win, right? The McCown helicopter game.
Yes.
In 2015. That's the last time they won a Sunday week 1 game.
Brutal. I mean, that was a great game. Fitzpatrick threw a pick, and Brandon Marshall ripped it away from the guy who threw a pick and was running the other way, and the cameraman was like confused. What's going on here? So, yeah, I mean, it was a cool moment, but that was 11 years ago, Jake. We were different people back 11 years ago, so I'd rather not. 2015 was cool in a lot of respects. It unfortunately ended terribly, but yeah, I want fresher new memories. So I don't want excuses. I want the Jets to have 1-0. Imagine, apparently now, shout out to Justin, JR327. He's a Boy Green Coffee Club member. He invited me out to the week 2 opener. He's hosting me and his son. We're going to be right at the 50-yard line. So shout out to him, JR327. He's bringing me out to the game. So I will be there for the home opener at MetLife Stadium. And I want to be there after a 1-0 beating Robert Saleh's candy ass all over the place and be 1-0 against the Green Bay Packers. Now that would fire me up. That's what I want. I don't want excuses. Screw Robert.
Oh, my God. That would be incredible. Incredible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Comments, questions, super chats, cut the line. Nick's playoff shirt and Wayne Corbett signed jersey up for grabs at the end of the show. Big update here from Beast. He says, I got my Chick-fil-A and go New York, go New York, go. Boy Green, your thoughts?
My Chick-fil-A order grilled nuggets, which I never tried before Chick-fil-A. But those are nice. Yeah, those are good. Waffle fries are delicious. Nice little Fanta orange soda. And they have like their ice are like spheres. They're spherical in some nature. I don't know if that adds to the cold experience in terms of the drink, but orange soda, grilled nuggets, and get some waffle fries. It's a great combo player. What's your order? Are you a Chick-fil-A guy? You got any of that up there in New York?
Love Chick-fil-A, man. Love it. I am usually two chicken sandwiches with the cheese, and then we're loading up on the waffle fries. I think Chick-fil-A's got the best waffle fries of any of the fast foods. Just the best fries.
100%. And I just started getting this. They sold it at the front. You know, like normally at a grocery store, they got like the candy bars and stuff. Say, hey, they're like whispering to you, hey, do you want to buy us? You're like, all right, I'll throw one on. At Chick-fil-A, they got the waffle fry potato chips in a bag. Yep. And I went, whoa, what are these? And then I was at the grocery store. They sell them in jumbo bags. I'm like, all right, I'm in. So those are a nice little touch too. Nice salty. I'm a salty snack guy. Chick-fil-A potato chips, quite tasty. Waffle.
Have you had Raising Cane's? You a Raising Cane's guy at all?
I have never had Raising Cane's. No, sir.
Ooh, we got to change that. You'd love Raising Cane's.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh,
right.
What are they? What's their
It's all chicken fingers. So go Caniac combo. That's the most you get in an order, and you sub out the coleslaw because no one wants coleslaw for either extra Texas toast or more fries.
Wow, I'm normally a double fry guy, so the old double. Wait, it wasn't Raising Cane's. Wasn't that the thing? Sam Darnold and all the viral comments about the Jets after the Super Bowl. Wasn't he at a Raising Cane's?
Yeah, he did an appearance at the Raising Cane's in Seattle, and Justin Freed asked him that question about the Jets.
Yeah, I don't know why I have never tried Raising Cane's, but somehow I have that randomly in my memory. But alrighty, okay, so gonna have to take that for a test drive. Sounds good.
Trust me, you will not go wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us right now, live on the Gusbuster Umbrella Hotline, is the man himself.
Say go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go!
Sponsored by Chick-fil-A, the number one answer. And also sponsoring by, if does anybody need any, does anyone have problems? Please sponsor In the Cloud. Please.
I'm sorry? In the Cloud. What, I'm not sure I follow. Oh, sure.
Please sponsor us.
Is
Why
that
are you so
empty?
soft-spoken, Beast?
Yeah.
What happened?
Why are you so soft-spoken?
I'm tired after a hard day's work.
Tell Boy Green what you did for work today.
Oh, yeah, what'd you do for work?
Menards, I had to go to Menards. I had to go get two wax rings. Then I had to go get some caulk because gotta get some toilets repaired. That's the next thing. And tomorrow, back to work. Time to cut that grass. Make that cha-ching.
So
cha-ching.
work today was going to the grocery store and going to Chick-fil-A?
And Menards.
What's Menards?
What do you say? Menards. You save big money. You save big money when you shop Menards. Plumbing, electrical appliances too. Always come running right at your shoes. We save big money. You save big money when you shop Menards.
Wow. So I don't know why he has an accent, Boy Green, but it's Menards, which is a grocery store in Illinois.
No, it's not a grocery store. It's a hardware store.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of it.
I thought it was a grocery store.
Menards is the number one store for hardware, plumbing. They got water heaters. They got all sorts of stuff that can blow your mind. They got sinks. They also have stuff for they got stuff for outdoor stuff. They got.
So what did you buy today at Menards then? I thought you were going grocery shopping.
And I had to go get wax rings for the toilets and also caulk.
Wax? You mean, isn't it pronounced cock?
No, wax rings. Those are for that's for the toilet. You put those on. You put those under the toilet. For good leverage.
Now, Boy Green, were you following the Beast Breaker plumbing situation where Lou B arranged for plumbers to step foot into the Beast lair and deal with this toilet?
Oh God, I've not seen the photos, but geez, Lou, what the hell happened in here? What is that?
The work of Lou B was able to refurbish the Beast Breaker bathtub. So now he has hot water and a new tub.
Oh, great. Oh, great. That's phenomenal. The only thing I heard that somehow caught, went in the stream and swam over to the Boy Green Daily waters is apparently a lack of thankfulness or something played a factor. Is there something to that got some drama or something?
There was, but Beast eventually did thank Lou B and the Asmaniac community. We raised $2,000 to help foot the $2,500 bill that Lou B fronted to get the plumbers at the Beast lair.
Beautiful. Nice. That's terrific. Is that your mom, Beast?
No, that's my daughter.
Oh, you have a daughter? Whoa. Okay.
Ding.
All right.
Ding 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 ding.
Oh, cool. What's her name?
That's Jackie.
Jackie. Oh, cool. Is that your only kid, or you got multiple kids, or what?
Yep, and 2 grandkids. But they're in Arizona right now, and what am I doing right now? I'm having a little ice, just eating on some ice.
Oh, okay. But it's the spherical ice, right? It's spherical in nature.
No, it's in the cup.
Yeah, but spherical. They're circles, right? They're little spheres, little marbles. Yeah, my fiance loves that. She loves the spherical ice. Yeah.
Hey, what sauce do you like from Chick-fil-A? Do you like buffalo? Do you like barbecue?
Buffalo.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Say go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go!
Thank you very much, the Beast, there for that lovely insight. Before we get to more calls, a couple quick hitters with Boy Green before we let him run. Mimosa in the house. You mentioned her before. She just dropped a 10 spot. She's in the Wayne Corbett jersey raffle. And I know Mimosa's a huge Knicks fan. She's in the Knicks playoff t-shirt raffle for 10. We're giving away 2 prizes at the end of today's show. Hit it.
Thank you, Mimosa, for your generosity and tremendous support of the Jake Asman Show.
Here's a better look at the playoff towel, too,
Ooh,
that the Knicks
nice.
gave out last night to all the fans in attendance. So that will be part of the raffle, shirt and towel and Wayne Corbett jersey. The choices for whoever wins at the end of the show. And if the winner's live, we'll let them pick, and then we will spin the wheel again for a second place winner.
Do you go to every Knicks game, Jake?
I go to the playoff games that have been at home. And I go to a bunch of the regular season, too.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Ozzy with a gifted membership. He is in for 1. Thank you very much to Ozzy. Good job.
Good job.
PBM says, I want the playoff shirt. Mike, you're in for 2. Let's go. Hit it. B.
Say go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go!
All right, let's do one more call with you, Boy Green, because I have a brand new intro that we're about to debut for one of the nicest people in the Asmaniac community. Hit it.
He's the brother man, Kansas dude who loves the Jets. He's the brother man, can't be more polite and chat. He's the brother man, they call him Derek and he's totally cool. He's the brother man, he's Derek, the Kansas Jets fan.
Yo, that was sick. Yeah, thanks so much, man. Love y'all, man. Love y'all. BG, it's always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure.
Man.
What's up, brother, man?
Not much, brother, man. Dude, I hope y'all are having a great day, man. The vibes in here are great. Just shout out to Beast. I love myself some Chick-fil-A too. Beast, you have quite the astute taste in the fast food, my friend. So my first point today, I really wanted to stress out that it's okay to let Jets fans be optimistic about the season. You know, if you're talking to one of your Jets friends and they're getting themselves all psyched up about the season, you know, just go ahead and let them do that. And if they start, 2 and 3, or, if the season starts to get a little rough, then, then they'll get down enough on themselves watching that game on a Sunday, being frustrated, wondering why their team's losing. Even if you have doubts about AG, which is totally fair, being historically bad last year, 5 straight games, losing by 23 or more points, the only team in NFL history not to have an interception. Those stats are daunting, but AG's our head coach, so I'm going to root for the guy. I'm kind of intrigued to – I really love that Jake mentioned earlier. Nobody really cares, like, if the games are close. I was looking at the games last year. 5 of our first 7 games in our 0-7 start, we lost by 7 points or less. 5 of the first. If a couple of them swing a different way, I mean, of course, hindsight's always 20/20, and we can't. But nobody really cares how competitive you are if you don't win. Yeah, 5 of our first 7 games: Panthers, Broncos, Steelers, Bucks. 3 of those were 2-point losses too, just heartbreaking. So I'm hoping that out of the gates here, I definitely think we can win in Tennessee, which I'm excited to get down here. And hopefully you can make it, BG. It'd be cool to meet you in person.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna peer pressure Boy Green into coming a week.
Love it. All the peer pressure. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm gonna try and make the one in MetLife too. I think that's the Dolphins one, Jake.
October 25th, Jets Dolphins will be the home game. Asmaniac meetup. We're gonna do the group buy where we'll get a head count on tickets. I've been full transparency. I've been so focused on Gangrene Beach Club in Nashville that the Jet Dolphin one on the 25th is like the third thing I'm going to work on.
Yeah,
but
you got time.
We got the dates. I'm talking to my ticket rep with the Jets, so we're going to get that all situated, and we'll have a tailgate for people at L5 we're planning on. So we'll have the jersey burn and everything going on there. So there's 3 tentpole events for Asmaniacs coming up. Gangrene Beach Club, July 11th. Jets at Titans, September 13th weekend, with a Saturday event at Barstool, Nashville on September 12th, and a tailgate on game day on September 13th. And then home against the Dolphins on October 25th will be the home game that I attend. And if the Jets suck, that will be the only time I step foot at MetLife this season.
Rightfully so. Yeah, Woody don't need any more of our money if the season goes south too badly. I'm very excited. I had a quick question. Is there any hotels near the Barstool Nashville that you would recommend, brother?
There's
I think I'm gonna
tons.
plan Saturday. Tons.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many hotels, Derek. I'd
Cool.
recommend
I'll just
find whatever
Google
deal
some.
you could get and just
Right.
book early because you'll save
Okay.
money doing so. It is right near the stadium. It's right near Broadway Street. All the hotels are there, so wherever.
Sweet. Heck yeah. Well, I'm excited. All right, I'll let you guys get some other callers on. Hopefully we have a great season. Jake, Boy Green, all the Asmaniacs, love y'all, man. JETS, Jets. Let's go, baby. It's gonna be a fun one.
Derek, you're the man, and I'm glad you
Thanks,
like
guys.
the new intro. Hit it.
He's the brother man, Kansas dude who loves the Jets. He's the brother man, can't be more polite and chat. He's the brother man, they call him Derek and he's totally cool. He's the brother man, he's Derek, the Kansas Jets fan.
I know you got to run, Boy Green, but do you have time for one more call?
Yeah, I got one more time. Peer pressure, baby. I'm getting used to it. Yep. I'm right.
Ladies and gentlemen, this guy is here to help convince you to go to Nashville, to go to week 1.
All right.
Lou B, super Jet fan.
boy.
Hello, Lou.
He already knows he's coming. He's just trying to make it theatrical or something. He'll do a whole show about it. A big announcement. Boy Green comes to Tennessee. He's coming. I put a ticket on hold for this guy already.
Wow. Well, okay.
Wow.
Lou B.
Holding it.
Oh my goodness.
Section 110. It's going down.
Last night. Jake, I'm still recovering from last night. That was an emotional roller coaster. It really was. And I don't know if anyone heard the defensive chants, but I was leading those motherfuckers. And I used my Jets defensive chant to help the Knicks last night. It was insane. It really was. I've been to a lot of sporting events, and that was something. Like Jake, you said, it was an out-of-body experience. It really was.
For me, I don't know how you were. I didn't want to get ahead of myself and set myself up to be hurt. It wasn't until Brunson hit the 3 to cut it to 94-89, and Kenny Atkinson finally did this thing called take a timeout, which single-handedly helped the Knicks ride this momentum wave to come back. That's when I'm like, they're winning this game. Holy crap, this is actually happening, because I didn't want to get hurt again. And even after that, think about how close the Knicks were to losing if that Merrill shot just goes down instead of rimming out. Mike Breen started uttering the words bang on the broadcast, and it rimmed out. The Knicks never get breaks like that.
It was like God took over. He was pushing their balls out of there. It was crazy, man. I'm telling you, I've never seen anything like that. And like I said, the people that left, can you imagine how they feel today?
I didn't see a ton of people leaving, but anyone who did, shame on them.
I saw the video. The
viral
video
video
was
on
all over Twitter of people exit. To me, that's the dumbest thing of all time, especially
Crazy.
in any. I don't care if we're at a Jets game. Me and Luby are at a Jets game. I hope that's not the case. And we're at a Jets game this year. They're getting their teeth kicked in. I'm not freaking leaving. I'm not going nowhere. I committed. I'm there. But in the playoffs, where courtside tickets, all these other things like $50,000, $10,000, $5,000, why would you possibly leave? You already spent the money. Sit through. Who knows what can happen? That's shameful. Shameful.
I never leave a Jet game. I stay to the end every time, no matter what. I mean, we haven't won in a long time, but I just stay to be loyal to the team and be loyal to the players that are out there. If you're going to be out there playing, I'm going to be cheering for you to the end. I never leave until the end of the game. No matter what the weather is, I never leave a game.
Would you sit in this beast bathtub for, let's say 5 hours if I guaranteed you the New York Jets would get to the AFC Championship game, the equivalency of where the Knicks are, the Final Four of the NBA?
100%.
All right, now 10 hours in the tub.
100%.
20.
I'll live in there for a fucking week. Just feed me if the Jets can make it to the wild card, actually.
So you'll sit in the beast tub for a week
right.
if it meant the Jets reached the wild card and thus ended the longest playoff
Yes.
drought.
Just give me my laptop, a phone, a charger. Yeah, I would.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Of course I would. I would. There are some unspeakable things I would do for the Jets to do anything of anything. So yes, I would do whatever it takes.
No problem.
Is Boy Green going to be allowed at HQ too, Lou? I mean, he's got a Zoink Speedo he's rocking.
So Jake, when BG drives and tractor trailers almost hit this guy, he goes zoinks, zoinks. It's a scary thing. As you know how I feel about BG.
I meant to ask Boy Green about this. I'm glad. So Lou called in right after the draft, and he said that, Boy Green, you are an atrocious driver.
Worse.
Now, I've been in a car with you one time, but I was hammered. You were the designated driver.
Oh, yes, that's right. I forgot.
coming back from the Canton event a couple of years ago when we were there for Revis and Klecko. You
Yeah.
drove me home that night to our hotel that we happened to both be staying at. I don't remember you being a bad driver, but Lou says you were horrendous.
Terrible.
Yeah, I take that as a personal attack. I just to me, if they consider bringing back the transporter, I heard that I was in the running for that role because of my phenomenal driving skills. So I don't know what kind of experience Loopy had. That's unfortunate. I saw the Uber review he gave me. I was disappointed. I felt like I had all kinds of amenities available. I brought you
amenities. I sat on a diaper, Jake. I sat on a diaper.
Clean. I'm a father.
There was nothing in it.
It was clean.
I was like, oh shit. I was
Man
down
is a
the
father.
I know.
I'm a father. I've got kids. I'm a man.
So, Jake, a few things. I want to say thank you to everyone that pitched their money for Beast Repairs, right? So thank you to everyone.
Repairs.
I appreciate everyone chipping in. That was really good. So I don't want to forget that today. But I'm excited for Tennessee, BG, Barstool. The best venue in Tennessee is going to be the Asmaniac meetup, which is going to be awesome.
Yeah, I love that it's in the intro. Jake Asman has it in his opening intro. The video of us at the freaking draft doing the Jet chant. We need a fresh one for Tennessee. That's going to be
Jets! Let's go!
Lou, if you wore that suit to Nashville, though, you're going to sweat through it.
Oh, God, yeah.
That was a one-time thing, Jake, for the drafts. And if I go next year, I'm going to have something snappy for that, too. In Washington, D.C., the draft is next year.
Capital.
They're expecting 1 million people.
Oh, dear God.
There was 805,000 this year.
Mm-hmm.
And we were the loudest.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, New Q wants to know when you're getting a new roof.
Oh, here? This is some type of screensaver. I don't know what the hell this is. I can't get it off.
When you cut the grass, the HOA's got to be up your ass.
Yeah, that's a true.
I don't know how to change it, to be honest. I need like Kyle Clifton's help. He has every background in the world.
All right, I'll walk you through it. Hit the gear icon down below. All right, and then go under visual effects and just change your background. Like, watch, I'm about to be live.
Watch what happens.
From the Beast Lair.
Blurry. Okay. Whoa.
Blurry. Okay.
Take off. There you go.
Oh, wow.
There
Nice
you go.
place.
Now look what happens to me when I do that.
Yeah, your hat.
I always thought that was someone's house until I realized it was a background, like a standard.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought that was Kyle Clifton's estate one time. Oh, Beast.
Look, I'm hanging out with Beast. Beast, move over. I need some room.
Oh, how'd you both get in there?
There's three different worlds here. This is crazy looking. I'm gonna send Jacob about a good 50-pack of Kool-Aid. Every color Kool-Aid from top to bottom. If he wants the Kool-Aid, I'll send them all. Many colors. There's berry mix, there's grape, there's lemonade, there's strawberry, there's orange, there's cherry. Oh, let's see. What else can I think of? Maybe some apple. Does anybody
just leave a message. Just leave a message. Thank you.
I don't really know what Kool-Aid has to do with any of this, but
I'm not sure, man.
Has anyone ever been to Beast Lair or the global headquarters that we know?
Global studio headquarters. Well, if the Jets were playing week 1 in Chicago, we would have been, but
yeah. I don't know, guys. This is going to be one hell of a year. A lot of things going on.
It all starts July 11th.
Yes. HQ Beach Club. I hope everyone comes. Like I said, you don't have to stay there. There's so many hotels. You could take 20 miles out, 15, 20 minutes out. Any questions, hit me up. This is going to be interesting. We got jet dancers. We have a ton of stuff going on. Yeah, there's a lot of activities.
Are the people you work with,
TikTok's allowed, Luby?
Are they like what's the deal? Like, are you aware, Lou, that you're organizing the greatest sausage fest ever put together?
No, because there's a lot of females that go to this event, right? This beach club is open that day for the public that goes there. My
Gangrene Beach Club. Now that is a manly man event.
It is, but my staff is very aware of my fandom for the Jets. It's very hard for them not to know what I do, and we'll be ready. This is a 160-person staff. It's incredible. It's a 45,000 square foot pool, outdoors, right on the beach. Kyle had a question. Jean shorts, yes, but no jeans. There's no. about jerseys that day.
Also, what's the deal with no sandals? My aunt's like, how am I supposed to go when I can't wear sandals? I'm like, I don't know.
Let me explain why. Because say someone drops a bottle on the floor, and then you have open shoes, you kick it and you're cut. So the open shoe thing is like rough when it comes to these beach clubs.
What about tank tops? Tank tops up?
That's fine. Yeah, it's a beach club. Sure.
Okay. I've never been to a beach club. My first beach club. I'm popping the beach club cherry here.
PG lives in the sticks up there. There's no beach clubs.
I do. We don't got no beach clubs up here. Hell no.
No club. No nothing.
No club. No beach or club or beach club together. None of the above. Okay, great.
Just want to say, me and BG had the greatest time ever at the draft. We really did, and that was something special.
Mm-hmm. We'll never
forget it.
Never. Zoinks.
Lou,
it's going to be a real hit.
You're the man, and hopefully you're on the same email chain I'm on. But as soon as the Barstool Nashville people give it a go, we'll go public with everything. But people, Saturday, day before Jets Titans, Barstool Nashville is the site. 4 to 7 is the time. We'll have a link for people to RSVP. The event will be 21 plus, so plan accordingly. It is going down.
Section 110. Jet fans, rally, Section 110. That's where we're going to be.
And if you need a discount on your tickets, promo code Collective10. The Jets Collective is now sponsored by SeatGeek. We got to deal with them. So Collective10, and you'll get 10% off your tickets for any Jet fan who's buying tickets for any game, but especially for those coming to Nashville for week 1. Section 110, Collective 10, save 10%.
Nice. I'll see you at the Knick game tomorrow, Jake.
You going?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm not
Let's go.
I'm not missing one of these games.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lou B.
Hey, go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go!
Incredible. Keep the vibes rolling. Boy Green, thank you for popping on, man, and we will do this again soon, I'm sure.
Appreciate it. The only plug I have is, folks, a freaking 1,300 subscribers away from 10,000. So that's what we're rooting for, baby. So let's go. YouTube.com/@BoyGreen25. Let's ride.
Put your link in my chat so people can see it.
Okay. All right, let me do that. Let me do that right now.
Let's get you to 10K.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be sweet. Let's freaking go. People out in the audience, that'd be gnarly. So, Jake, thanks for having me on as always. It's been great working together here. So, thank you, people. I'm dropping that in right now. Dive into the deep end of the pool, folks. 1,300 and change away. Y'all can subscribe right. Chop. Pow. Just put it in there. Boom.
Boom. Go subscribe. Boy Green, we'll talk soon. Thank you.
See ya.
Boy Green hanging out with us. Today's Jake Asman Show presented by PrizePicks. Play $5, and guess what? Turn that into $50 instantly when you use the promo code HMA. Click the link in my description. Takes you to the app. Download the PrizePicks app, and you will be all set. Big shout out to everyone who took what we put on PrizePicks yesterday for Knicks and the Cavs for his game, and won some cash money. $10. We turned it into $37.50. I'll have another one for game 2 tomorrow, but just giving people a little feel. They have odds for some of your favorite Jet players, and including some of the rookies as well. So David Bailey's sack number on PrizePicks, 6.5. Aaron Glenn, your superpower is defense. You hired Carl Dunbar. I'm expecting David Bailey to go over that number there, more than 6.5 sacks for Bailey. Check it out. Make your own lineups. Any sport, mix and match. Playoffs continue tonight out west. I'm actually going to the Yankee game when I get done with the show. So if you are interested in any sport, mixing and matching, you can make a PrizePicks lineup. So check it out. All right, we're going to get to more of your calls. And then we have the raffle at the end of the show for a signed Wayne Corbett jersey and a Knicks playoff shirt. So for those who want a Knicks playoff tee, can't really see it too well because of my beast green screen. Hold on. Check it out. If you want this, you got to enter the raffle for your chance to win. All right, more of your calls. And then I have a debut of a new hit song that's sweeping the nation that we're going to play before this show ends. On the Gustbuster Umbrella Hotline right now is a man that is revered by some, and some might think he's a little weird. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
If Mad Max ain't yapping about jets, that boy, he's jamming. He's jamming. Mad Max ain't ever stop yapping. That boy, he still be dancing. Then call Jake Asman. He got an orange wall.
What's up, as maniacs? How you guys doing today? So let's talk about the Jets. So Jake, let's talk about some sports takes. Honestly, the Knicks played electric yesterday. The Knicks played electric yesterday. Jalen Brunson carried the Knicks yesterday to that comeback win, and honestly, game 2, everyone be like, "Go New York, go New York, go!" We got it. The Knicks got to win that game. You know, we need to make the Cleveland team look like babies. You know, let's make it look like what was that fighter, that UFC fighter McGregor? We like. Oh my God! McGregor's a tough fighter, but honestly, the Knicks need to make that Cleveland team.
I have no idea what Max is saying right now. Hey, Max, when was the last time you spoke to your brother?
James B.
Yeah.
Remember that one time he was on that treadmill?
If James B's related to Mad Max, he's in his 30s and mellow, drinking decaf, likes bagels. I'm Jake Asman. If James B looks oddly familiar, he might be starring on Netflix as a serial killer. He hasn't been seen using Adderall.
James.
Hey, brother, how are you?
I'm good, James.
I'm gonna give you a take, Max. I'm gonna give you a take. So originally, I wasn't feeling too good about the Jets this year, but I had a vision, and I'm making a guarantee. And I don't do guarantees lightly, but I'm taking the over on Bart Scott's prediction this year. I had a vision. Wins.
How many games do you think the Jets are gonna win?
Over 7 wins. We're getting over 7 wins this year. It's gonna come close.
Can you hear me? I mean, let's see. It could happen, with Geno Smith, but with our Mr. Trust Me Bro Glenn, it's not going to happen in James B. Honestly,
listen, I agreed at first. I'm telling you, I had a vision.
Oh my God! I mean, that's your vision. Let's see what
the guarantee's on the table. I just hope Jake has this for the record. Jake has to have this on the record for later in the season.
James B, make a bet with me. What's the bet, James B? Make a bet. If the Jets went over 7 games, I'll pay you if you're right. But if they went under 7 games, you have to pay me, James.
So money isn't. I don't want to put money on the table, but I'd be more than happy to make some kind of bet to do something in front of the camera. But I don't know. I don't have any ideas.
I mean, James B. A bet only works
Hey,
in money.
did you guys get your mom a card for Mother's Day?
We did. But let's just. I need to teach James B the art of karate. Karate class 101, James B. This is a karate class 101. So let me show you how to do some. Let me teach you some moves, James B. This is the punch. Yeah. Can you punch?
Max, you know I'm more of the leg guy, so see that?
Let's see which brother has a higher kick, me or James. Do front kick.
I'm gonna do.
I can do a better front kick.
Some people used to say that I could take Manny Pacquiao, but that's just what the people in the streets were saying. That's pretty good.
I'll teach you a front kick.
Damn, if only Beast could see it, he'd actually be impressed.
Beast Breaker, is Beast still on? Get Beast on.
He never talks bad about you, so I'm sure he would be really impressed with that.
Just leave a message. Just leave a message. Thank you.
Beast Breaker, see my kick? Yeah.
That's high. That's a high kick. That's a high kick. Wait, Beast, you know we're different people, right?
I own a red belt, son, in karate. So just watch your steps.
I own a lot of brown belts.
So, as George Collins said before, what does that got to do with the price of tea in China? Example, exhibit A and B.
Everybody expresses love in different ways.
That's what you call high knee. That's a high knee to the gut. And what does the Young Bucks do? Name that one. Oh, I forgot. What does the Young Bucks do? BTE! You don't know who the Young Bucks are. Matt and Nick Jackson? That's right. BTE, standing for Be the Elite.
Max, lay the hammer on him. Lay the hammer on him, Max.
Beefburger, I'm still better fuck pick than you. And Gary's better caller than you, by the way.
Look, punk. I will lift you up so high in a Hatebreed concert, even launch you right into the 6th row. You'll be on the ground looking for Mama by the end of the show. By the time the boots go to the face and your nose, we've mashed it so bad, you'll look 10 times uglier after we're done.
Oh yeah, look at that.
You will not survive 5 minutes in the mosh pit.
Now it's 3-on-1. It's 3-on-1, Beast.
No, that don't mean jack, son. You don't know nothing about
Beast.
Hatebreed, do you, son?
Beast, you know how tall I am?
You will not last in a mosh pit with me, pal.
You know how tall I am, Beast?
Who cares?
No, I do.
I don't give a rat's ass.
You couldn't reach me if you tried to hit me in the head. You couldn't reach.
I don't give a horse's monkey's nutsack what you think. I wipe my ass what you think. I'm a world leader, and I'm too tough. So you're barking up the wrong side of the tree, just like Jake Roberts once said. Come on, come here, come around this tree. Come around this tree. And see if old Damien don't come out and bite. Sweet.
Good job. The resemblance between Mad Max and James B is incredible. They really do look like brothers. Look at this. They look like brothers. Like, it is insane. Unnatural siblings, if I've ever seen it. Unreal. All right. Let's get to the final calls. Last call to enter the raffle. Doing a bit of a shorter show today because I got to get to the Bronx with Craig from Australia. How about that? More of your calls. Ladies and gentlemen, we say hello right now to a man that is respected by all. Where's he calling us from? Get your guesses in.
We might have to cut the call short because I can hear thunder in the distance.
Really? Well, I'm hoping it cools off the heat.
Yeah, it's very nice here right now, and I'm a little worried about the children. They're out playing, but they should be back shortly once they hear that.
I saw it was like in the night. I haven't been outside today. I'm seeing 88 where I am in Manhattan right now.
Yeah, I've been inside too, and it was hot in there. I haven't put the air conditioner on the wall yet, so. I thought we had obtained détente between Max and Beast. I was a little disappointed to see on that last exchange, but hopefully they'll get back to being friends again. I don't have high hopes for Aaron Glenn, as you know, but like things are gonna have to radically change. People like you and I are gonna have to look at the job he's doing halfway in the season and say, "Damn, I was wrong about Aaron Glenn." Because the games that we were winning last year, like special teams had too much of a hand in them, and most of them were not remotely close. And it looked like we were, quite frankly, a laughingstock. We weren't prepared, and it's got to change. So, I know that people are optimistic. You always get optimistic when you get new players and shiny new toys, and I'm optimistic about the players too. But I am not so optimistic about the head man. I like some of the individual coaches on the team, position coaches. I thought that Hyden did a good job. I thought Banjo did a good job. I'm hopeful with Seth Ryan on the team, but we'll have to see about that. About the Knicks, the bench is a big part of their story. It's been lengthened under Mike Brown. With Shamet and McBride. I mean, what was Tibbs using? He was using maybe 2, maybe 3 guys, and now you're seeing 4 or 5 guys nightly. And in games where there's foul trouble, I mean, they're really going down the bench. And you saw Tyler Kolek in the last series and a party. So, like, kudos to Mike Brown for letting those guys play. I can feel the drop starting to hit me right now, and I got to cover up the patio furniture before Mrs. Clifton yells at me. But that's all I wanted to say, Jake. I appreciate your time.
Kyle, great call. And you're right about the bench. It's made a huge difference during the playoffs. And the sign of a really good team is what the Knicks did against Philly, where they lose Anunoby, who'd been their best player, you could argue, in the playoffs. And they don't skip a beat. Going on the road without him, and it's McBride stepping up. It's Shamet stepping up. Mikal Bridges has been awesome in these playoffs. Can we take a moment to acknowledge that? Because he certainly has dealt with his fair share of criticism. Mikal Bridges, I thought, hit the biggest shot of the game last night, though. The bailout three with Mobley draped all over him, guy who's won a defensive player of the year, Cat's pinned under the basket. There's no chance of an offensive rebound. Knicks are down 7 with 2:45 to go. He puts up that three. If he misses it and Cleveland goes the other way, they pull the lead to 10 or at least 9, and there's just not enough time for the Knicks to come back at that point. Huge moment in the comeback was that Bridges three, but he's been really, really good during these playoffs. He's been efficient. He's been really good on both ends. Mikal Bridges has been awesome. And defensively, some of the steals last night were huge. But the Knick fan loves Landry Shamet. Like, when he comes in, he gets a loud crowd pop every time. It's awesome. Who you got in the Brother Royale? Mad Max or James B? Beast, the winner's going to take on you. Who you got?
Hey, do you need some Kool-Aid? Yeah. Kool-Aid? Yes.
Who you got? Mad Max or James B? I've only been waiting for a minute.
They're not ready for karate. I mean, I've been learning this stuff since I was a kid. I mean, I'm watching WMAC Masters. Did you ever watch WMAC Masters? I don't think you have, because I've actually watched the shows.
The winner's gonna fight you.
I killed both of them. They'd be dead before they know it. Because let's look at numbers. Let's look at height. Let's look at strength wise. In a mosh pit, both of them would have been into the 6th row, right by where the guys are 6'7", 6'8", over 290 pounds.
Hey, show them how it's done, Bees. Just give him an example.
I'll give an example. Pick them up like this, and then into the 6th row, right where the mosh pit was, and this is what that will happen to them. They would have been Mosher's nightmare. That's what would have happened to them in the mosh pit. That's what we call Mosher's nightmare. See, in Hatebreed, if you have the guts to survive, get up. You got no guts, you'd be right there flat on your back, dead, with nose busted in blood. That's called survival of the fittest.
Hey, James B says he could take you down in 10 seconds.
No, I don't think so, pal. You'll be smoked. You'll be dog meat before the end of the night. See, I've been in the pit. DB Borger, seen it live. Seen Slayer live. Seen Hatebreed live. Oh, let's see. Who else did I see live? Crap Knot. I seen Crap Knot live. It was garbage.
Have you seen the Jonas Brothers live?
Come on, you know me better than that. I'm a savage. I'm a bloodthirsty savage. I prefer the heavy stuff. Come on, Anthrax, Motorhead, Maiden, even Slayer, Saxon, Tigers of Pantane, Diamond Head.
Just leave a message. Just leave a message. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, more of your calls. We still got a couple of legends to go before we get to the raffle, but I am counting the names. So we're going to be done here in just a bit. If you want in on the Knicks playoff shirt and the Wayne Corbett jersey, 2 prizes today. This is last call for that. The Chuck Wagon's working out. He's next.
Chuck Wagon's always cooking, which it takes. Chuck Wagon's even cooking at the game. Chuck Wagon hates McDonald's, but he's headed home to cook. It's time once again for Chuck Wagon.
Hey, Jake.
Mr. Wagon.
I'm not going to be able to make it to Tennessee, unfortunately, but I am going to do my best to make it to the Miami game. So
Well, Chuck
basically,
Wagon, I'm just glad that I get to see you in July and then possibly October then.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. But don't get the tickets to Miami yet. You're going to do a group thing.
Correct. Yep.
Good. I don't know what Beast is saying. James B. I'm sure those kicks were no joke. He could be a serial killer with his skill. Yeah, Beast, don't mess with James B. You don't know what kind of man he is.
I would say he's a man's man.
Yes, he is.
But Beast is also a man's man, to be fair.
Yes, he is.
Now, he
But
wants
I
to know
would
if you're
put my
high on
money-
shrooms.
I don't do drugs.
Beast, he doesn't do drugs.
First of all, I got experience, son. I've been in the ring plenty of times, and those kicks from Max and the other Goomba, not quality. That's weak. See, I know the difference between facts and fiction. I've been studied very well. See, all you gotta do is pay attention and learn the best. If you don't learn from the best, you're gonna keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. It's like trying to rewind a videotape on a VCR.
He makes some good points there, Chuck.
Blind squirrel finds a nut sometimes.
Well, you have a hell of a workout, all right?
Yes, I will. I'll talk to you later, Jake.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Chuck Wagon.
Just leave a message. Just leave a message. Thank you.
Hey, let me shout out our latest Patreon members. If you want all the info on Barstool Nashville, I'm going to have tailgate info maybe by tonight. We're going to have a huge tailgate on game day for Jet fans. There will be barbecue included in that. Don't worry. Patreon.com/Jake Asman Show. If you join the Discord, you'll get all that before the general public. I don't know how many tailgate tickets are available, so it'll be first come, first serve. So if you want to go, join the Patreon. You're guaranteed to find out about it before anyone else. I want to give a huge shout out to Michael Napolitano, who became a channel member during the show. He became a Patreon member for the year, which means he saved 15% and earned 10 weekly raffle tickets. If you guys want in on the Patreon, Discord, all the perks, links in the description. I also will post it in the live chat. Let me give a shout out to Colin, Robin Boy, Scott, Edward, Gangrene, Roe, Joseph, Brandon, and now our pal Michael for being the most recent Patreon subscribers. Appreciate all you guys. Thank you very much for your support. All right, home stretch. Couple calls left. This man knows how to throw a punch. He knows a thing or two about karate. And I'm curious what his breakdown is on James B versus Mad Max.
Purple belt Mike, he loves the Dark Knight. He's got a green pool and he jumps right in. Maybe someday he'll get a brown belt, but for now he's just that purple belt Mike. Purple belt Mike, it might be purple, but he can still kick your dirty ass.
Oh, fuck. It was Nixon 5. Now it was Nixon 1. They're done. James Harden sucks. Knicks are going to the finals. We're going to win the finals. We'll take us to the top, baby. We're going. The parade is happening. Everyone sign up, baby. Grab your ticket, as Beast would say. We're winning the finals. We got God on our side.
I can't see you, Mike. I want to see you.
You can't see me? The fuck?
I can hear you. I can't see you.
StreamYard fucking sucks, man. Let me call right back. Hold on.
Turn your camera on.
Nah, it's StreamYard. It sucks.
No, let me bring my tech guy on. Beast, fix his camera.
Hey, restart your stuff again. PBM, turn everything off, restart everything, and then come back to us, all right? And today's sponsor is...
Just leave a message. Just leave a message. Thank you.
It worked. Well done, Beast.
Hell yeah. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Fuck them.
I love it. Now,
yeah.
based on your level of expertise in mixed martial arts, who would win in the Mad Max James B Rumble?
That is a matchup. I don't know. I'll go with Max.
I mean, he is younger, so maybe that will help him. He's more
Age is a big factor when fighting. So yeah, we'll go with the younger guy. That's what I'll take. But yeah, Knicks. All Knicks, baby. All Knicks. Let's go. Jalen Brunson said big body Brunson and the boys. We had God on our side. Bucket was going in and God said, nope, pull that shit right out.
Ladies and gentlemen, I fired up. I love when Mike's happy. When Mike's happy and positive, we're all happy. Let's go.
Say, go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go!
All right. Get your raffle entries in. Let me get caught up here. Shout out to Donna. She's in for 2. Thank you, Donna. I got you down. Always appreciate Donna's support.
Good job.
Shout out to Top Gun, who says, Jake, I'm joining Green Bean Island. We're making the playoffs this year. You're lucky you were at the Knick game to witness that. Let's go, Knicks. Phenomenal moment. I'll never forget, Top Gun. Ever. That was the best game I've ever been at. Like, I think I could say that. I was thinking about it all day. Like, it just didn't feel real. These things don't happen to teams I root for until now.
Good job.
And I hope you're right. I hope the Jets are a playoff team. I will lead the Coach of the Year campaign for Aaron Glenn if they're in the mix. Big fella in for 2. Big fella's coming to Nashville. Beast, the rule of the mosh pit is no one gets injured, bro. I have been in a lot of pits, and even the craziest ones follow the rules. People who don't get lit up. Beast, your thoughts?
Well, I've been in several of those. Let me just say this. 2003, I seen a live show. One of the craziest cover bands did, what was it, Hatebreed and Soulfly? I got in that pit. I took my shirt off, just went, ah! Ah! Why do you think I like that? I'm a monster in that pit. It's called Come and Get Me. Come and Get Me. Hey, I'm too scary enough. And I'm too sexy for my shirt. Max and the other guy, I like to see them go karate head on head.
Are you too sexy for your shirt?
Yeah, I am way too sexy for my shirt. It's called, oh yeah. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Hey, fuck Gruden and all them naysayers. Hey, you know what time it is. Hey, you know this whole team is stacked with pros, but hey, I'm not here to break your purse, but I'm sure here to break that curse. They call me sexy. Sexy! Not that crappy, guys.
Jet talking May, baby.
Arriba! Oh! Oh!
Look at it. You all deserve this. This is greatness. Look at it, David T.
Go Beast. You're awesome.
Now this is God's country, baby. It's free God.
Look at it, Chuck Wagon. Look at it. Look at it.
No way. No way.
Come on, you turkey. Don't be a chicken.
Oh, my God.
Look at it.
Scarred.
This is an immortal God right here. People Magazine, eat your heart out. Time Magazine, eat your heart out. And Sports Illustrated, you've been warned. Eat your heart out.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Arriba!
Now that is a man's man right there, people. And that's not even the best performance of the show. You'll see what I mean in a moment. All right, we're counting raffle names. Today's closer is the one, the only, David T.
I got my Iron UJ. I hope you like my Jets take. You know they call me David T. It's not easy for me to see. But if you bring me full stream, you might like what I had to say. I'll need to get real damn close, cause my vision is dog shit.
All right, Jake, this is such an honor. You're to be commended how you treat people. The Yankees, I hope they win at least one more going into the Tampa series. I'm down here and I'm excited about that. The Knicks, awesome. And I hope for the younger people who have never seen, a Knicks championship, I am so rooting. I mean, it'll be good for me. And the Jets, they're trying to fill it in for Aaron Glenn, and can he get better as a coach? I'm not so sure about that. But a lot of stuff going on, Jake.
What did you think of Beast man boobs on full display there? In a
Hey, you know what?
pursuit of greatness.
Yeah, you know what, Jake? I'm a little heavier now, and the man boob. I don't know, whether he should be embarrassed about it or whatever. But
I think he looked good.
Yeah, he Beast is. Yeah, he's awesome. He really is.
David T, you're awesome.
Thank you.
And we'll see you in Nashville, David T. And we're going to make sure that we pinpoint exactly where all the events are. We're not losing sight of you.
No, thank you so much. You guys might have to take me by the hand, but I'm so looking forward to it already, Jake.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, David T.
I've got my eye on you. Checkmate me, full screen. It's fireball, whiskey time. David motherfucking T.
Ah, what a great call. All right, Raffle coming up shortly here. Let me shout out Jeffrey Serena in for not one, but 2 entries. Thank you very much to Jeffrey. Good job by him.
Good job.
And shout out to JoJo, who's always watching the show year round. She is in for 1. Good luck, JoJo.
Have a good day.
All right, we got another entry I see here from the Rooster. Yeah. We'll save the full intro for when he calls in next time. Rooster, you're in for 1. Thank you very much. All right, I got all the raffle names. I'm finalizing the list. I'm going to play a short clip. And it's not just any clip. It is the debut of the new hit Gator song, Stringin' the Cheese. After this plays, we spin the wheel. Hit it.
Stringin' the cheese.
Holy shit, ass maniacs. You know what time it is? Time to get to that beef static and string some cheese. Oh, yeah. Come on. The Jets win the offseason. That's got me stringing the cheese. The Knicks come back, breaks records. That's got me stringing the cheese. The Yankees crush the Red Sox. That's got me stringing the cheese. When Cisco's in gift memberships. That's got me stringing the cheese. Oh, stringing the cheese make me happy. My stringing the cheese might look messy, but cleanup is a pleasure after a damn good string in the cheese. Oh, yeah. Oh. The Jets could make the playoffs. That's got me stringing the cheese. The Knicks might be finals champions. That's got me stringing the cheese. Oh, the Yankees chasing 28. That's got me stringing the cheese. When Mimosa sends a super chat. That's got me stringing the cheese. Oh, stringing the cheese make me happy. My stringing the cheese might look messy, but cleanup is a pleasure after a damn good stringing the cheese. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm stringing
is the craziest thing I ever saw. Now, let's get to our presentation of the wheel with Mr. Asman. Mr. Asman. Tweet. Stringing the cheese.
Yeah. All right, Beast, you ready for the Wheel of Champions? I have all the names here. Let me give one last shout out to an entry that came through during that incredible rendition of Stringing the Cheese. Shout out to Gator. Incredible. Derek, you're in for one. I got you down, Derek. Good luck.
Good job.
Here we go. Nick's playoff shirt and playoff towel and a Wayne Corbett signed jersey is on the line. Let's bring on the master of Raffle ceremony to send us to the Wheel of Champions.
I got to go take a shit right now. Hello, everybody. Grill Monsoon is ready to go right now because the Yankees game is coming up for you tonight. Girls, bring the wheel in. Let's get one thing straight. We're going to get a winner right now at 3, 2, 1, and let it rip.
It's time to announce the winners of the weekly Asmaniac Raffle. Let's spin the Jake Asman Show Wheel of Champions and find out which Asmaniac is winning an epic prize.
Oh, it's happening, baby. It is happening. All right. Here's how we're going to do this. We're going to give away the Wayne Corbett jersey first, and then the Knicks playoff shirt. However, the winner could choose if they prefer the playoff shirt over the jersey. You got to let me know. You got to be watching the show live. So anyone who went through on the morning show is not tuned in right now. You might be out of luck. So we'll do this in real time, and we'll do our best to accommodate our winners here. Good luck to everyone. You're all winners. You'll be in the weekly raffle. Good luck to all. Here we go. The winner of a signed Wayne Corbett jersey is Black Gypsy. Gypsy, are you in the chat? Do you want the jersey or do you want the playoff towel / Knicks playoff t-shirt? I know Gypsy's a big Knicks fan, so he might want the t-shirt. BG, if you're in the chat, you let us know. In the meantime, I will spin the wheel again, and this will be for the Knicks t-shirt and towel. Unless Black Gypsy wants it, then this will be for the Corbett jersey. I'll work it out with the winners. All fair. Ladies and gentlemen, our second winner is Rick Kent. Rick, also a longtime Knicks fan. So this will be interesting. I will connect with Rick and Black Gypsy, and I will figure out who's getting what. But either way, Rick and Gypsy, you're both the winners today. Congratulations. Let's go.
Say go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go!
Big thank you to everyone who supports our raffles. Couldn't do it without you guys day in and day out. You guys are the best. Thanks for being here. My name is Jake Asman. This has been the Jake Asman Show. Matt O'Leary is with us tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. start time. Lock in your tickets to Gangrene Beach Club if you haven't already. Be prepared for our event in Nashville. Big things coming there. If you want all the details on the Saturday party and the tailgate for Sunday, Discord, get in there, join the Patreon, and you'll see it under the announcement tab. You guys are awesome. What a night last night for the Knicks. What a day it has been just watching the fourth quarter on loop all day long. You guys are awesome. Thanks for being here. My name is Jake Asman. And since we had Boy Green on the show, I take you back to something Boy Green once did that to this day still makes me laugh my ass off. Go Jets, and we'll talk to you soon. See you tomorrow.
So we're going to get into all of it here. Again, my name is Paul Eston Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. We come 2 hours after every final whistle here for the post-game show. And I'm going to be honest. The only good thing that happened to me late tonight, early this morning, was making sweet, passionate love to my fiance, which I did after the article was written and that kind of stuff. That's the only good thing that happened. Not great. Terrible.
Hey, congrats on the sex.
Oh, hi. Jake wants me to ask you to click on the like button.
That's right, Lane. And if they don't subscribe to the Jake Asman Show, this team may never win another game. Let's go, Jets.